I seen something about that meeting that I was putting together between all these characters on the real side. That group I had written that kind of went off of what you had said, Duane, in one of the previous Skypes. That was multidimensional, to where that was sort of like what I had presented to the body types that they got together for this meeting. I saw myself pointing to a whiteboard, and they were all sitting at this table. It was almost like a round table, and I was showing that to them. So I thought that was kind of interesting also.
Yeah, well, see, you've got it there again, and see, yeah, the board is good because, as you have it in your room there or wherever, it's a reminder constantly. You put up things that are reminders, and then little pieces, etc., how it fits together. And it will. It's just like, one of these detective movies you see, and they got all kinds of pictures and people and lines drawn from one person to another situation. They got photographs, etc., and eventually they sit there and they look at it and they go, this is it. Now I see what this means, and this, it's just like a puzzle. It's just a big puzzle. And the fun part, again, is always the challenge. And most people won't do it. They really won't. They'll just stay the same. What the heck is that? Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, so you want a challenge. You want something impossible. That's the best part. Because it is possible. Again, look what Tesla did in the 1900s. How did they make all that stuff? It was phenomenal compared to today, etc. And so, yeah, it's all possible. But for the most part, most people, they won't take the initiative to do it. Yeah, so life's a lot bigger. Yeah, so you're doing it, and as you focus and put together, have fun, get the pieces you need, etc. Yeah. I'm just focused on the projects, the bonds, all this other stuff, so it doesn't make sense that I do everything, but if I wanted to, I would do that too. But no, it's better to share it. It's better for others to come up. And again, we're always looking for more witnesses. This is what reinforces us. Our position here and the focus is that more witnesses, more people that have experience. And fortunately, Kelsey's back. I saw her go back and forth on the real side and then finally come back, and here she shows up. Kelsey will do phenomenal things. Yes, she will. You, Kelsey, and Kevin, if you come over here, yeah. And you go to the beach sometimes and play and whatever, but this is our focus, and we'll get you the best computers and what have you. So it'll be a fun time, and there's a lot to do in the farmland here. So Val and the farmers and the projects we have here, they're going to be huge and phenomenal. Yeah, really. Yeah, it's so cool. And again, that treasure chest there that RealBazaar set up is endless funding and endless situations to protect ourselves and to also reach the world. Yeah, endless. Yeah, because you kids are the future, and as things come around and these things be told, it's a history, you see. So you have to understand that you kids are the witnesses. Even RealBazaar and the boys, they need that too. They need witnesses. They can appear to people. People don't recognize them. I've known seers and psychics, and they don't recognize them. They see them, like you see the sun shining, but they don't recognize them. They don't recognize, because that's huge. And so, the experiences we're having and sharing, this helps people along a bit to where eventually they decide if they're going to figure it out or not. And that's the first step, is figuring it out. And after that, you decide to, and at the same time or after that, you decide to recognize something that is not a creation. Yeah. But it's a lot, because life is big. And the idea is that, again, you are the great witness, and there's many, and we want more. And everybody becomes the great witness, and RealBazaar and the boys need this too. As we help them, they help us, become more aware as we do our part here, because they can appear to people, they can do different things, but may not get their agreement, or sometimes it scares people. So yes, it's this is so. And so again, it takes all of us, quite a while to wake up, but just a step at a time, and be very, very patient, and always use the sun, the isness, life is. And that's us. Yes, we're real, and it's about isness. It's not about old labels and ideas and whatever. Everybody does something in their personal life. But don't get lost in it, because life is an isness, it's an awareness, and all those things, someday all this will be gone, and there will be a lot better creation, a wonderful creation as it makes its own transition, and people can go back and forth, etc. So again, we have this challenge here to do something, and so the more witnesses there are, the more help we get. And it's so cool, and this is what we're doing. So, yeah, wonderful. And again, these constant confirmations are very, very important for everybody. I become inspired all the time by them, and it's so neat, constantly looking for them and bringing them forward. And everybody, all of you are having your own experiences, and as you decide to expand upon them, they will be expanded upon. It's your choice to where it becomes your whole life, so much better than a 9-to-5 job. Yes, and a career and a future where you can retire and all this nonsense. No, there is no retirement. There's just becoming more aware to where you don't need any of that. So we all go through the process. Me too. That's what I look for. But not to go somewhere. That's not the idea. But to become aware as to what it is now. And learning to see that and deciding it and doing something. Always doing something. And give yourself rest too. Take rest, take naps, go have fun, etc. Learn to keep that focus, and learn to keep, when I say it, trying to see, or, better seeing the isness life is. You have the idea, you have the references, and it is a lot. And so stick around. Yes, again, seeing so many people come and go. Not necessary. Brick at a time, just like building a house. If you're the only one building it, brick at a time. It's okay until eventually it gets there. And then the next one and the next one, because we always want something to do. And so we're all young in creation here, and there's a lot to do. We're so fortunate that we get the challenge. There's so much to do. And put things together and help others, etc., and watch them wake up. Yeah, this is how it is. All right, so when he's given that experience and he's shown something like that, yes, it's nice to share. It's up to him. It can be up to him what he wants to do with that experience, and explore it and do something, you see? Because that's why the experience was given to him. So he shares it with us, but that's something for him to do if he decides to do it. So Rebazar and the boys are constantly, trying to show people to step up, do something, share, create a group, whatever it is, but not everybody will do it. Very few. So this is his experience. And he's to decide, from what he said, what he's going to do with that. Now, the lock pertains to something that, again, just like a lock on a door or a lock on a building or your garage or whatever, you can't get in until you undo the lock to see what's there into the next position. So again, this is his challenge if he wishes to take it on. And he can figure it out. He will. And maybe it pertains to something in the physical too. I don't know. It's his experience. So a step at a time, and things are shown.